welcome to Neuqua Connections. I'm Bailey Smith. This is Miss Tufo, a social studies teacher at Neuqua, and she's here to talk about her cats. Okay, to start off, what are their names?
They are, Walter is male cat, Hayden is the female cat. They're brother and sister.
How long have you had them?
We adopted them, oh my gosh, right before the pandemic. So December of what I blocked out when the pandemic was, but December right before that.
Okay. Is there like a particular thing the worst thing that they've done?
They eat anything. We cannot leave any food on the counter. Doritos, there's been a Dorito massacre. Bread, there's been a bread massacre. There's been a pancake mix massacre. Avocados, they're they love avocados. They will actually rip the skin off the avocado and eat all the insides out. What else have they eaten? I had just made a cake for Easter, this cute little lamb. They ate one ear off the lamb cake. I think that about covers it. We avoid chocolate, onions, and carrots.
Okay,
That's about it.
So they like food and not, do they destroy furniture though?
No, generally
really?
not. I mean, we put some plastic on the side, but they really don't paw at the furniture very much. They do like rugs though. They'll do it on the rugs.
Do you know what breed they are?
Walter is a Russian blue, and then Hayden she's a calico cat, which apparently is a genetic anomaly. Ooh. So just the very few cats come out. So she is black, brown, a little bit of cream color, and then a little bit of kind of an orange color. Okay,
so when you got them, were they like young?
They were about 6 months old. Oh. We adopted them from feral fixers, which is they rescue cats that are like feral cats, so cats that are homeless. So they had rescued the mom. The cats were born in a foster home, and then Walter and Hayden were the last two left of their siblings. And it's because Walter is considered to be a medically special cat because he sneezes. I swear, the cat sneezes. He actually this is probably too much information, he not only sneezes, but sometimes snot will fly out of his nose. So he, apparently nobody wanted Walter.
Oh, that's really sad.
But he's awesome. He's an awesome cat, other than the avocados.
Okay, so do you have like a preferred cat that you like?
No, they're both very different. Walter's more mellow. He, I don't know, he's just more chill. He'll just come lay next to you and be like, go to sleep. Hayden is a little bit more high maintenance, and she's a little like, I don't know, skittish sometimes. She gets scared easily, but when she loves you, she like wants to lay like right here on you. So they're very different.
Are they very protective over each other?
They are, except for when they decide they want to fight. But yes, they snuggle with each other. They'll like snuggle really close to each other. But sometimes I think like any siblings do, they get into little kerfuffles. And tufts of cat hair will occasionally fly off one of them.
So how good are they with strangers?
Horrible. Because they're pandemic cats.
Oh,
because we'd only had them a couple months before the pandemic hit. So then we went through that whole period of time where nobody was at our house. So they hate when other people come over. Hate it.
So how do they do with beds then?
They hide under dressers or beds or under covers or in the closet. One time I couldn't find Walter anywhere. I'd completely lost him, like I thought we'd lost the cat. He had gone, we have shelves in our primary bedroom closet. He had buried himself back behind like stacks of sweaters.
How often does this happen?
Anytime anybody comes over, they will go MIA.
So they're just introverts, basically.
Yes, they hate people.
Okay, do they like anyone particular in your house more?
Well, I mean, I'd like to say me. I think it depends on the husband feeds him feeds him every morning, so they will literally like they don't even care if I get up before he does. They don't even care about me. But as soon as he's up, they're like,
oh, yep, time to eat.
So, but I'm the one who gives them the treats. So.
Okay, so do you have like a little quick story about how destructive they've been?
You mean other than the avocado story? No, I mean, if you guys get a chance to show the picture, I mean, literally, they took the hard shell off the avocado. Like it is amazing. Like there was like a little perfect hole in it where they had then gutted it out. So I don't even know. So we had to put, here, I got a quick story for you. So we had to put child-proof locks on one of our cabinet doors in our kitchen and on our pantry because they figured out how to open the doors and pry all the food out. They're little jerks.
Are they intelligent jerks?
They are very intelligent little jerks.
Okay, so I would say, okay, trying to think of a question right now. Okay, so on a regular basis, how do you think that well, do you know what they do when they're just sitting by themselves, honestly? Do you
I
have
think they
cameras?
sleep all day, they're cats. I mean, that's like literally all they do.
Okay, so if someone were to get a cat, what advice would you want to give them?
What advice would I give them? You must realize that the cats run your house, that you are just tenants in their house, and don't pet them unless they want to be petted because they're cats. Have lots of toys because they get bored easily, and they definitely need nice, comfy places to sleep, preferably that are elevated somewhat off the ground, because again, like think of them, they're the king and the queen of the house. We are simply their servants, so they like to be up high where they can stare at us.
Okay, so how do they like show that they're in control in your household?
Other than eating our food? No, because I think the cats are just very independent, I think, by nature. So they just kind of do their thing, and if they want to come over and snuggle with you, they'll come over and actually they headbutt. They're really cute. Like when they want to be petted, they headbutt you. But if they don't want to be bothered, they don't want to be bothered. They'll like nip at you. Not hard, just like get away.
Do they have a preferred place like where they like to be like snuggled?
They do. We have like an ottoman in our in our loft, and then there's a cat bed on the ottoman, and the two of them like to snuggle right next to each other in the ottoman.
Do you have a favorite memory?
I mean, does all the food destruction count? No,
like
actually,
a wholesome memory.
I think the first time, like probably my best memory is when we first had the cats. We kept them in a smaller room just so they could acclimate. So I would go in there and hang out with them. And like the first week, they wanted nothing to do with me. And I remember the first time I was sitting on the floor and Walter came over and like sat in my lap, and I was like, my heart just like melted everywhere.
Okay, so with cats, do you think they choose you or you choose them in a way?
We definitely chose them, but I think that once they've decided, so I read this, I don't know if this is 100% true, but I'm going to say it anyway. So supposedly when cats lick you, that means that you have been accepted into their family. So I think that there is an element of them choosing you, because I remember like the first time that each of them like licked me, I was like, I'm in.
Okay, so since they've adapted you to their family, if there's like anything that really is particular, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, how do they really show that you are their family in a way?
Headbutting, purring, occasional licking. They don't like lick a lot, just give a little once over. They'll lick, or they need to lay on you, like somewhere on your person, and that's where you know you're good. They're very cute. I mean, they'll come like even like sometimes at night they'll come. Like if I sleep on my side, oops, sorry. They'll like they'll like put themselves like right in the crook of my knee.
Are they very cuddly cats or more themselves?
When they want to be. When I go home today, they will literally ignore me. I will be the first one in the door. No one will come. No one will squawk. Nothing. But then I'll go upstairs to change or whatever, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, "Oh, person's home." So they're cute.
Are they good with other animals, or are they just...
Well, considering it's only them,
right.
I mean, we have fish. They sometimes look at the fish. They try to eat the fish food. Also, I forgot about that. They tried to eat the fish food.
Okay, I need to know that story.
So I went down there one day, and the fish food was on the floor, and they didn't get it open, thankfully. But there were like tooth marks all over the lid of the fish food. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm trying to understand.
We feed them, by the way, so everybody knows. We feed the cats. It doesn't seem like it, but we feed them, I promise.
So they prefer human food, though?
They prefer any food.
Anything?
Onions, they'll eat lunch meat. I mean, they will not eat onions. They'll eat refried beans. I tried that. I know I shouldn't, but they'll eat refried beans. No, but honestly, onions and carrots and lettuce are the only things they've rejected so far.
Are they climbers when they do this?
Cats are climbers. Well, because it's like part of what, and I don't think you should declaw cats anyway, but it's not, I mean, it's considered appropriate to keep because declawing cats is really inhumane.
Right.
So they like to use their claws to like climb, and that's why, back to the cat advice, scratching pole.
Okay.
So they can do their thing.
Well, thank you for your time. I'm Bailey Smith, and thank you for watching Neuqua Connections.